Let's first open other things. Also, coding and peering. Where is the peering in this picture?
I've sent you some files. They've not put it in the picture, but they've given the file.
Mm-hmm. Housing and the peering needs to be arranged to modify the housing super. Okay, let's outer base of the two peering.
And then you have to design a shaft that sits between it, which connects to the pulley.
I don't understand what it means by outer race of the two peering.
It really means the outer circle.
Okay, let's first do one by one. We have all of these three, and let's bring all of them. Okay, at first I also need to save this, otherwise it won't let me import. So let's save that. Pulley, and the pulley needs to be, let's say this needs to touch here, and then minus 200. So the distance between them is 200. Yeah. That is with the abstract. Yeah. Now what? Oh, there are two bearings inside it. Now, Okay, from what I understand, there should be
Hmm.
two,
Two bearings.
yeah, two bearings inside it. It is we need to modify it so that it can fit inside. Right now it
Hmm.
cannot. Alright, so
How did you make it fit inside?
we need to create like holes and cut out. Like this needs to be hollow. It's solid, but
Okay.
it cannot be like this.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'll first like place it in the correct position.
Yeah.
Now positioning is not, it does not mention that it needs to be this centimeter away from top and like that.
Hmm.
Does it?
No, it doesn't mention.
Does it need to be like, let's say, at the face of it, or it can be inside, or it does not
Um,
matter?
no, it don't. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'll just put one here and I'll copy. Okay, at first I'll, okay, we need to break the link for this one. Or we, what's the outer diameter of this? 72. And what's the distance from here to here? 70. So before doing anything, I'll go to this housing and I'll create two cutout.
Hmm.
So I'll start from here and make a 72 dia and yep, that's all. And then I will create a cutout. So minus 17, one cutout, and another cutout will be again minus 17, but it will be a little bit distance.
Hmm.
So instead of starting here, offset will be, let's say, minus 20. So it will be something like that.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but if we do it like that, then how will we insert the viewing?
We also have to design a shaft as well.
Yeah, that I understand. But how, like, how will you manufacture this thing?
Oh, it's not for manufacturing. It's
No,
just
no,
for the.
I understand. I understand. But like, we are designing it such that you are saying that there will be a bearding here.
Mhm.
But how will you insert it here? There's no space to insert it. Do you understand
Mhm.
my problem?
Yeah, I understand. So would we put the bearing a little bit more into the onto the shaft or onto
No,
the
no,
housing?
we need to get rid of like this thing also. It needs to be a long, like there cannot be like separation like this. Otherwise, we cannot fit the bearing. Like how will we insert the bearing? That's my question.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this cannot be present. So not like that. We just need it. This thing minus 17 minus another 17 and a gap of let's say like 3 millimeter. So it needs to be something like that.
Mhm.
But again, we can modify it. Let's save this and You see that there is like this icon saying that it's out of date.
Yeah.
So we can click here and it will update. Mhm. Okay, in terms of leverage, let's just make it whatever, like minus, because the more distance we have between two bearing, the more leverage it will have, and it makes more sense.
Mhm.
Doesn't really matter now. It's just that, yeah. And insert another one of this bearing and say that it's something like that. Mm, or maybe a little gap over here because we don't need it. And then let's create a shaft. Oh, I see a potential problem. Like
Mhm.
the inner diameter of this bearing is way larger than the diameter of the shaft. What
So it
should
won't
we
be able
do?
to fit through.
Hmm?
So will it not be able to fit through because this one's bigger?
We need to we can either make this bigger
Hmm.
or we can add a adapter or something like that over here, or we can take the middle ground like this is 20, this is 10, so we can make this 20 and then make an adapter to lower this 35 to 10. That.
What would you say is like the easier way to do it?
So the current problem is that like three of these have three different diameters. In
Hmm.
order to place a shaft between them, no, we can, no. We don't need to, right? We can just create a shaft that is wider till here and then it becomes smaller, or like wider till here and then becomes smaller when it
Yeah,
reaches here.
that's what I was thinking, that we could just modify it that way.
Yeah, the shaft does not need to be like a
The
cylinder.
same size. Yeah.
Mm. All right, so what we will do, we will create like a cross section and then so we want like reference here. So I will go to intersect and then select that. We see that it creates, and I also need that. We don't need this. Do you want the shaft to go like and then connect inside here?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and then we draw center line from here to
To the point.
here.
Yeah.
And then we add constraints to make sure that they are like straight.
Mm-hmm.
So horizontal vertical constraint, make that straight. This is straight and everything else looks good. Finish and we create. Actually, we should make a component shaft. And this sketch should be in that component. And then revolve
So do we
full.
make it a separate component so that you can make changes to it? Is that why you make a separate component?
I know, so that you can make changes to it regardless of what you do. Like everything can be changed.
Oh, that's
But
good.
yeah, component is because because we want to rotate one on top of another. And
Mm-hmm.
component means that you can it is free to move.
Mm-hmm.
It is free to move. It can move around. All
Yeah.
of them can.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was not a component, all of this can freely move. But it was not a component, it would not be able to move freely. It would be
Mm-hmm.
fixed. And you
Got
won't be
it.
able to add constraints stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what are the constraints that we want? We want these two to be fixed with one another.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put that constraint. So uh, so let's put joint and digit, okay, and the center of let's say this and the center of I just move this away. So the center of this circle is equal to the center of that. Okay. So now when I move this, it moves freely. Like it moves together and
Yeah.
it does not break apart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing is fixed because you see that little anchor icon. I can
Yeah.
unfix it, but like any one of the component needs to be anchored. Otherwise, even if you constrain everything, it will move around.
Yeah.
Alright, now about these. So okay, we can actually just fix all of them because yeah, we can just fix them. So right click, ground, right click, right. Yeah, and then shaft. Okay, then we need to add a what constraint? Like a rotational this constraint. Evolve around that. So that we can rotate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could you do that bit again, please?
The last one.
Yeah, like where you were able to rotate it.
Okay. Just similar to this thing, we added
Mm-hmm.
here, we added, there are different kinds of joints. Digit, revolve, slider. Like if I do slider, it can slide like that. And cylindrical. Like there are different kinds of joints.
Oh
In here,
yes.
Yeah, we did rigid joint because we don't want, like, we want both of them to either move together or don't move.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And similar to that over here, we added, it's between, I'll just delete this and do it once more. So let's move it away. Section between this surface, the center of that circle, and the center of that circle. Now this is a little weird, but let's do this one. The center of that circle and center of that circle. We want revolve joint.
Mhm.
And yeah, that is that. Actually, this is also not ideal. If you pull on it hard enough, it will just slide off.
Mhm.
So there should be like a cap or a closing over here. Let's do that. Let's edit the initial position and move it back by, let's say, 5 minus 5. And then create a like a covering over here of 5 millimeter. Alright. So it will, like, you will pop this off and then put all the bearings and then pop it on.
Mhm.
Alright. So that is it. Is there any question or anything else that needs to be addressed?
And no, that's everything. And then also it says to create
Oh,
an.
1 second, I made a mistake.
Or should it not be closed? Should it be open?
No, no, it is closed, but like I made it like a full. There's no hole over here. I just need to make a hole.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just extrude it and then cut it in it.
No, that's not what I did. I used like this combine. So I like.
Mhm.
Do you understand what combine is?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, that's what I did. Like not combine, but like the name is combine, but it's cut. So I'm cutting off
the
this.
access.
Yeah, this from this body.
Mhm.
And that's that.
And also, then it says to create an engineering drawing of the assembly and include a section view of the shaft center line.
Okay, let's do that. Let's save this and then go to design, drawing from design, and you can choose the page sheet size and everything.
Mhm.
So how long, like, is there anything else that needs to be done after this?
Yes, so I've got another practice exercise, but
Okay.
yeah, and then
That's
that is similar to this one, but it's slightly a little bit different.
one second. Okay. So yeah, so now we need to place the base view. You can set the scale from here. Let's do 1:2, too big. 1:3, good. So something like that. And then use this like projected view. I explained this before, right? So do I need to do it
Yeah,
again
yeah.
or okay?
Mhm.
Something like that. Mm, yeah. And then I will create a sectional view, which is from here to here.
Mhm.
If you feel this is like too congested, we can like get rid of this.
Yeah. I mean,
It
it's
did
okay
not.
for now to practice.
It's okay for now. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how you create a sectional view. You click
Mhm.
on section and then you select which the parent or what you want to create a section of, and then you
Mhm.
create like the line, preferably through the center or whatever is needed,
Yeah.
and then it creates that. Like you can double click it and change it to like shaded
Mhm.
or whatever from parent. Okay? And then you can dimension if needed. Like this is the only thing we did, right? So let's dimension this one.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. What next?
Yep, that makes sense. So the next task is I'll send you the plots now.
Okay, so is there anything else that needs to be done in like
In this one, no, this one's done now.
okay. Okay.
Thank you. So
Yes.
yeah, that's the one. I'll send you all the parts as well.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of parts.
So I can see a lot of them.
Mm.
That's specific. Yeah, so like a cat version of IKEA furniture assembly.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, this will take some time. Do you want me to do like the whole thing?
If we can do this one late next time, then if this one's going to take. But I've got another exercise as well.
Okay. Okay,
So
let's
let
see.
me.
Because like there's a lot of things. Yeah, and while I'm doing this, I'm also just export these.
Okay, I can send the next one. Yeah, this one's going to
Mhm.
be a bit good. Complete. Okay, I've sent that across now.
Okay, that's let's try doing it right now. Is there any instruction? No. How does a pottery wheel look? Says that it is a sit on bench. Alright, let's first think to just import all of it in the same component and then try to figure it out.
Mhm.
Okay, that was my intention. Save it as yeah, we need to ping each and every one of them individually. So in like inventor and stuff, you can ping like all of them together,
Mhm.
but not in this case. Yeah, maybe now this is confused. Let's do one by one.
Mhm.
Have like anything else other than this?
For this project or for any more?
Can I repeat? I could not understand.
Do you mean for this project or
Yeah, yeah, for
for?
this project, for this project.
No, it's just this task.
Oh, okay. Mm, so this has three holes. It looks like it fits over here.
Mhm.
Let's try that. And if like selection this. Move component. Okay, what else has three holes? Yeah, let's see what that's. We'll do this later on. Let's do this one now.
Yeah.
That one's yeah, there was no hole here, so this is not correct.
Mhm.
Oh, the opposite of this is correct. Okay, yeah, that works kind of. The problem is that I don't really know how waters will look.
It's just like
It is a manual.
it's like that picture there. If you scroll up of that man, it's like that. This here. No, not that one. Looks more like the wheel of a car.
Yeah, again, that part is visible. How is it like? What about the other things? Where are the police present? Waters very mechanical now. Okay, this makes sense.
Hmm.
Let's insert all the frames. And now pharmacy must be very factors. And they did not give any picture or anything about how it should look at the
No,
end.
nothing. Mm-mm. Um, no, they've not given anything like that.
Right. So I'm trying to find something with a notch like that. This also have a notch, but not attention. Is the spacer right dimension for that? No, something else. Yeah, I understand where this goes.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I see a notch over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I see a like notch over here.
Okay.
So that's where this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's not a joint between. No, this is too big. No, this is only about 10. This is 12.5. Yeah, this is about 10, so maybe that fits.
Yeah.
Let's take that and let's put it here. And like that. Any idea what SHSG means?
Um, it's just no.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, no, it will take a lot of time. Do you want me to just like there's no point in staying in call and while I figure this out?
Yeah, when you figure it out, please could you record it?
Yes, like yeah, I'll do the whole thing on record, but it's just I'll do it on my own time later on.
That's okay, yeah. Thank you. And the recording that was just done of the first task, could you send that over as soon as possible, please?
Yeah, it's recording from the beginning.
Thank you. But yeah, that's fine. Are you available tomorrow at the same time?
Yes. Okay, so yes, I'm available tomorrow. And so do we just start the other thing also, or just go through the other thing so that if it's similar to this, I can just do it?
And that's fine, but will it cost me extra?
Oh yes, whatever time it takes me to do it, it will cost you. So I'll send a recording on whatever time and it will
No,
cost that.
today I'll just pay the £12, and then tomorrow I'll pay the other £12.
Yes, but between today and tomorrow, I'll spend some time doing this, right?
Yeah,
That will cost you.
that'll cost me extra.
Yes, because I'm spending time on your project. It's just you are not here to see it, but you will see it because I'll send you a recording.
How much extra will it be?
How much time it will take? Like, let's say it will take like almost an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
Um, I think maybe just skip this one then because I can't afford that much.
Mm. Can we do it if it takes half an hour?
I won't be able to pay more than say £13 because I'm a student as well, so I can't pay that much.
Mm. Okay, do you understand
And
how to do it and you'll be able to do it yourself?
I don't really understand. No.
Let's focus on that. Instead of me just doing everything,
Mhm.
let's focus on
Well,
focus on that. What don't you understand about over here? Like
so
because
this,
I believe what I'm doing over here, it's like very basic task. I'm just putting one thing in another and seeing if it fits. It's
mhm.
simple.
No, the previous one I understood that was fairly easy, but this one I don't really understand how you're going to assemble it. It's like a lot of parts and they don't really make sense.
Okay, the cat part, like
Yeah.
the cat part is just you click on move. Oops. The cat part is just you click on move and you select any of it. There are different ways that you can move it. You can either just rotate it and drag it.
Hmm.
Oops, rotate and drag it, and or the other things are, let's say you want to, let's say this center of this circle should exactly meet match the center of that circle. In
Then it's point to point, right?
Yeah, then it's point to point.
Yeah.
Yes, so you select the thing that you want to move, and then you click on origin point, and then you click on like this point. and then you can
Mhm.
like get back to free move and give it like a certain distance.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I know
that
what
is
to
the,
do.
yeah, that is the cat part. But the other part is to understand what you are like. That is not cat. It's just like IKEA assembly.
Hmm. But how
That's
would
what
you know where the parts go?
you don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out for like the last few minutes. You don't know. You're
Mhm.
just
Guessing. Yeah.
yeah. I'm just guessing, and if it fits, it fits. Like over
Mhm.
here.
I mean,
Uh,
I don't think they're gonna give us something this hard in the exam anyway. This was just like a practice situation. So I think maybe I'll leave this one like right to the end because I can't afford to pay that much. Um,
you can also try it yourself and see if it works, because
yeah, I'll try this myself.
because the thing is simple. Like the cat part is simple. The actual
Mhm.
implementation, there's a lot of parts, so there's a lot of permutation combination, and that is difficult. Like
Mm.
visualizing it. Or if you have a friend that have done it, just ask him for a screenshot.
Yeah, yeah, I might do that.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
that
And
will make sure that it takes like then it will take like 15 minutes. If
okay,
you have a
yeah,
screenshot, then like it takes the trial and error out of the way.
yeah, it does. Thank you. And I've sent you another file, but that's for tomorrow.
Okay.
If you could like just give it like a little 5 minute read before the class so it's understandable, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
will do that. And one more thing, after you do all the changes, you need to click on this capture position.
Okay,
Otherwise, it will just like it will like if you do anything, it will just go back to its previous state. You don't want that to. So
okay.
capture position just like it
Hold it
captures
in
the
place.
position. Mm.
Mhm. Got it. Thank you. And
Okay.
can I just pay the fee tomorrow, like both of the classes
Yeah, yeah,
today?
no problem. Huh?
Yeah, I'll just pay it together tomorrow.
Yeah,
At 11 o'clock, please.
11 o'clock plus. So like same time as today, right?
Yeah, same time.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Bye.
and could you send the files and recording, please? Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll do that.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.